Welcome to All About VCerts, the go-to podcast for busy teachers delivering NCFE Level 1 to Technical Awards. Hosted by myself, Rachel.
And Beth. We're both experienced provider development officers here at NCFE.
Each bite-sized episode is packed with practical insights, top tips, and expert guidance on all things VCerts.
Helping you make the most of your VCerts.
Hello everyone and welcome back to All About VCerts. I'm Beth.
And I'm Rachel. It's great to have you back with us again.
So in today's podcast, we're focusing on something that underpins everything we do, making sure you're getting the right support at the right time.
And more importantly, making sure the right people in your school are actually receiving that correct support.
Yeah, because we know how busy centres are, and the last thing you want is to be missing something important just because it didn't land in the right inbox.
Exactly. So today we're going to walk you through where to find support, how to stay connected, and a few simple checks that can make a huge difference.
So, are you the right contact? Let's start with really key question. Are you the correct contact for your centre?
I know it sounds simple, doesn't it? But something that easy can get overlooked. So staff move roles, responsibilities change, and sometimes those updates don't make it through to us.
And when that happens, important information like moderation, updates, deadlines, or support opportunities can go missing.
And we've seen it happen where key contacts left and nobody realises that the communications are still going out to the wrong person.
It's really important to regularly check your details through the external quality assurance change centre contact details page on NCFE, and we've put the link in the podcast description for you to find.
Try and think of it as your first step in making sure everything else is going to go smoothly throughout your 2 years. So let's move on to our newsletter.
This is such an important one. The VCert Service Message newsletter includes key updates, key reminders, support guidance, and important announcements.
And it's one of the easiest ways to stay informed without having to go searching for the information.
Exactly. If you're not receiving it, then that's usually a red flag.
So if you're thinking, oh, I haven't seen that, it's worth checking your contact details straight away.
And you can also find past updates under NCF in case you missed it, which is a great backup again. And this link is in the description.
But ideally, you want those updates coming directly to you. So don't miss any sort of anything what's going to be time sensitive.
So next, you'll go to the Provider Hub. So now, if there's one place we recommend above all else, it's the Provider Hub.
Honestly, everything lives there. Again, the link's in the description.
And we really mean everything. It links to all the delivery stages from planning right through to assessment and moderation.
And you'll also find links to things like the Q&A sessions, which are great if you want quick answers to common questions.
And these are really valuable, the one-to-one consultation touch points where you can get your more personalised support.
So whether you're new to VCerts or you're experienced, the Provider Hub is your central point for guidance and support.
So next we're going to look at community support. So we also want to highlight the importance of a VCert community.
Yeah, because support doesn't just come from us, it comes from each other too. And that would be schools connecting with each other via our subject area on our sandbox, which we have connected to our Padlet.
And that's where the Padlet, the VCert community, comes in, which is linked to our Q&A drop-in sessions. We cover Padlet further in our podcast episode 2 bonus, how to use Padlet and Sandbox.
And it's a space where you can share ideas, ask questions, and see how other centres are approaching delivery.
It's really useful for practical tips and reassurance that you're on the right track.
And of course, don't forget our podcasts and VCert playlists, which you can dip into at any time.
Next, we're going to look at moderation and key guidance. Let's move on to moderation support because we know this can feel like a big area.
Definitely. And the best place to start is the moderation page. And this is also linked in the description for you above.
There's so many helpful links there to guide you through the entire process.
So that could be from understanding what's required, to preparing evidence, to submitting everything correctly.
It really takes you step by step.
And alongside that, make sure you're familiar with the JCQ guidance, and you'll find the link above in the description.
That's an essential understanding expectations around the non-exam assessment and making sure everything is compliant.
Okay then, so now we know sometimes it's easier to see how to do something. So we're just going to have a little sort of look at the how-to videos.
Absolutely, which is why we created a range of short practical videos.
And these just include how to view students selected for moderation and uploading evidence, and how to submit the marks, and also how to access assessment materials.
They're designed to be clear, quick, and easy to follow, perfect when you just need a refresher.
Or even if you're doing something for the first time, I've linked them in the description as well.
So next, we're going to look at online assessment and Surpass. Let's talk about the online assessments. Do you have all the information you need? Also, listen to our episode 6 where we cover this in more detail with our NCFE Surpass experts.
So if your learners are completing electronic external assessments, you will be using Surpass.
And there's lots of support available to help you get set up and feel confident using it,
including the VCert online assessment and Surpass YouTube demo, and that walks you through the whole system.
So if you're unsure how it works, that's a great place to start. And again, all links are in the description.
Okay, then just going on to additional resources, we just also wanted to mention the Hatchet textbooks.
These are available for some VCerts, not all, but where they're available, they can be really helpful teaching resource.
So it is worth checking what applies to your specific qualification. And again, the link to Hatchet is in the description.
So let's look at your key takeaways from this podcast. Let's pull this all together.
So first, check your contact details. Make sure the right people are receiving the information.
Second, make sure you're getting the newsletter. If you're not, take action.
And third, use the Provider Hub as your main source of support.
Because everything, and we really do mean everything, can be found there.
Okay then, so we hope you found this helpful, and the whole purpose is to make you feel more confident and where to go for the support.
And also remember, you're not on your own. There's so many tools, resources, and people are here to help you.
So take a few minutes this week just to check your details, explore the Provider Hub, and make sure you're fully connected.
Thanks so much for listening.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
If you found this episode helpful, don't forget to follow, share, or leave a review.
Until next time, be prepared
And know we're here for you.
and stay connected.